Hi, everybody, and welcome to Dem Wise Girls. I'm your girl, Jada.
And I'm Nelly.
And I'm Lala. Thanks for tuning in with us this evening.
We guys hope you had an amazing week, and your weekend we hope was just as amazing as your week was. So ladies, how are you doing? How's everything going? How are you ladies feeling? It's been a while since it's been the three of us. So how was your week? Talk to me. Talk to me nice.
Talk to me nice. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
I am good now. I'm recovering from, what do you call it? It wasn't COVID. It wasn't strep.
You had a cold?
It was like a cold, allergy, everything that's going on world thing from last Tuesday. I literally woke up with a sore throat out of there. And from there, it was allergy. It went from the cough to the night I couldn't sleep because I could. You know how you can't breathe.
Your nose is all stuffed up.
Your throat is disgusting, and and then I had chills, fevers, and then now it's a very, 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 very end of a cough. So that I was dealing with from last almost 2 weeks. So almost 2 weeks. So feeling better, feeling energized, got my energy back. That was what I was dealing with. My work week was good. Nothing crazy happened. Even though I work in the school system, things crazy do that. I'm tongue-tied. Things do happen, but nothing crazy happened. Last weekend, I was home because I was sick. This weekend, what did I do? I was staying with my bestie. We went out. That was it. Yeah, that was it. So yeah, that's it. How are you, La?
Well, it's good to hear that you're feeling better. You seem well, and I actually think that you blew it over here because I am feeling very drained today. I don't know if it's the weather. I don't know if I did too much this weekend. I had a great weekend. I did a little shopping, so a little shop retail always gets you feeling great. So I was like on a serious high, and then now I'm like crashing.
Yeah.
My week otherwise was good. I've been sticking to my regimen. However, I fell off on my exercise regimen Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, but I am happy to say that I regained it yesterday.
That's what matters.
And that's pretty much it. Life is good. Family's good. The babies are good. What about you, JD?
I'm doing good. I had a really nice week. I had a short week because I took Friday off. So I had a me day. Went and got my hair done, ran some errands. Yesterday I met with some friends for an impromptu dinner, which was really nice because yesterday was beautiful out. So I was happy I was able to spend the day outside and, come home right before the rain hit because it came pouring down.
Listen, honey, I was in that rain. I was like, where did this come from?
Yeah, it just came pouring down. Like I was in the house like maybe 10 minutes. And then all of a sudden the rain just came pouring down. I was so happy. And I would have been mad because I just took the car to the car wash. So I would have been angry. And I was online. I was online for a good 20 minutes. Everybody had the same thought in mind. Let's go to the car wash. But other than that, I'm good. I can't complain. I had a very good week. I'm feeling good. Just, working on myself, doing things, setting some things in place, hitting some goals, and just doing me. So I'm good. But I have to say, I was very sad. And even La had messaged me and I told her I was low-key crying because I just could not believe it. But Traci Braxton had passed away and I just couldn't believe it. I was like, what? Are you kidding me? I had saw it on the Shade Room and I said, not Traci. I felt like she was part of the family. You really got to know her on Braxton Family Values. And I just was so shocked. I didn't even know she was sick. They had kept that, quiet because she was trying to, just deal with it on her own with her family. So I just really felt so bad about that. And, it was sad. It's always sad when you lose someone, but I really like Traci. Traci was one of my faves on that show. She was funny. Like she was genuinely funny,
And I truthfully, in my opinion, I think she was rather pretty in comparison to, I mean, I think all of the women are beautiful in the family, but I specifically think Traci just had this, I don't know, this thing, maybe this confidence about her because she was funny. I think it made her, to me at least, it made her more pretty than them.
I saw it on who was it? I was scrolling through my Instagram and I saw it on Tony's page, and I was like, hold on, and then I went and looked TMZ Shade Room. I said, oh, okay. I didn't know if it was like, oh, and then I said, oh no, this is real. And yeah, 50 years old. She had it for a year or so. She's fighting.
Yeah, for a year.
And she couldn't fight no more. That's the scary part, is dying young of cancer and fighting, and the body just gives up.
So this is what I'm unclear about. Was she a smoker?
I don't think you have to smoke to get that type of cancer, because I know someone who had cancer. They didn't smoke.
Yeah.
No, but it was a esophageal.
Yeah, it's
cancer,
a throat cancer.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, so in my mind,
who had it? Kim Kardashian's father. He had it. He had that cancer.
And he didn't.
I don't know if he was a smoker. That I don't know. But she didn't. Not to my knowledge. I don't think Traci smoked.
I don't think so. Still.
Yeah, I feel terrible for her and her family. Well, for her and her family. She's no longer with us, but I still feel bad. There was a post that the Shade Room put up of her son leaning in towards her, kind of leaning against her. And I really appreciated it because it was something to the effect of, my mom was a fighter to the end. And I like how they spent that time. Sometimes, when one is ill, a lot of times they become miserable and you don't want to be around them. But I appreciate that her family stood by her side and spent those intimate moments with her. That's important, to spend those moments with your family members when they need you most. Even though they may be bitter, you may not want to deal with them. It's important to be with them in those moments, because then A, you beat yourself up about it. And then B, why would you want to leave somebody alone in that kind of state, to be alone at the end,
Her mom wrote a beautiful post, and she got very candid and said how she spent time with her. They shared the same bed, shared secrets, and talked about things. I believe it was her mother. Yes. I read it somewhere, but I do believe it was her mom who wrote it, that they shared secrets. They talked about things they never spoke about, because if you saw the last season of Braxton Family Values, you would see that Traci was really trying to set boundaries with her family. And she was even kind of upset with her mom, because she felt like her mom treated her a certain way, treated her different than her other siblings. And I was happy to see them get that resolve and be able to talk it out. And her mom really listening and apologizing for how she treated her. Because sometimes as a parent, especially if you do have more than 2 kids, you tend to just sometimes group them all together, or do this one, do that one. So, a mom's job is never done. It's always going to be a mom forever in a day. And I always say that even to my own mom, no matter how old you get, that's still your child. You still have that motherly instinct in you. So I really was happy her and her mom had that resolve was able to really get to it and build their relationship and get back together. Her and all her sisters, because I felt like, you know what? Y'all need to come off TV and get your lives and try and get it back together. The TV is not working. It's causing so much drama, so much strife. I just didn't want that for them anymore, because I genuinely really like them, and I really liked the show. And I just was like, y'all need to take a step back from this reality and get your lives together as sisters, and their brother as well, because they have a brother too. So I just was happy her mom was able to get that. And she was able to see her son get married to his son's mom, which was beautiful. And she has her grandbaby. That's why she was so small last year, because I saw the wedding picture. And I said, wow, I said, Traci lost a lot of weight, but she was sick. And she was sick. Yeah.
It's sick. Cancer ain't no joke.
No.
You both know I lost my grandmother from cancer. So it does take you back of, I didn't really know my grandmother was sick. She knew for a long time, but she didn't tell us. Not until the very end, where the doctor was like, well, you got some time, huh? What do you mean? But she knew way before us. She was even warning us in little stuff. But I wasn't even a kid. I was about almost 120 in my 20s. So but I didn't pay attention. But what you were saying, Lauren, with having family time, I do wish I was there when she was in the hospital and trying to get better. But she didn't want me and my sister, around when she was sick. So I kind of do miss that time because my mother went, my mom went up there. My grandmother was in the hospital, but we didn't go. But the time that we wanted to go is the time that she had passed. So it was kind of like, I want my Cammy. So the family part, it really hits home when you hear families die of cancer. So
it's that cancer is no joke, because my grandfather passed from that, and it's a lot to see someone go through chemo, and you used to see them as this strapping big man, and now he needs help, and it's hard. It's very difficult. I'm not gonna get into it, because then I'm gonna start crying on here, and I don't want to cry in front of people, because I'm not a cute crier. I'm a Kim Kardashian ugly crier, so you know what it is. But we just send our condolences to her family, because it is a very difficult time. So I will say this though. Traci has this picture. It's been floating around Instagram. Her hair was laid, like super, 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 super laid. Yes. And I was like, ooh, girl, I think I want to get my hair done like that. And so La has sent me, and I also saw it myself about this, talking about having two hairstylists. Do you guys have two people you go to, multiple people you go to? Because it may not just be two people. You may go to a couple of people. You may go to someone to do the weave, someone to braid the hair, someone who just do your hair on a regular basis, someone who treats your hair. Like, do you guys have multiple people that you go to get your hair done?
So go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, I was saying I.
So I have not been to a hairdresser in who knows how long. Ever since I did go natural. But I do have a hair braider. We hook up the hair braiders. I am looking, because I know I need a good old trim, a cut. I need everything with this hair of mine. So I would love to find me a natural hair salon that won't be expensive, because I know that's expensive. So yes, you do need to have multiple people. Like I have two nail techs. I have one for my fingers and one for my toes. So you gotta have different people, because not everybody is specialized in everything. But if you have one person, kudos to you. If you do, let my sister know, because I would love to know myself. So yeah, you gotta have you just
What about you, La?
So I too have multiple stylists. Well, two that I go to. One specifically for hair braiding, and one for wash, set, trim. And I will be soon, hopefully, acquiring another one for color. I want to do something to my hair. Not sure exactly what yet, but some form of color, some form of new me, break the mommy mold, So I do, in that article, it spoke about how it's taboo to tell your stylist that you went to another stylist, or that you have another stylist.
I told mine, she know.
Well, it is taboo. I've experienced that myself in the past, and I felt that, you just don't say that because it hurts their feelings. They won't want to do your hair again. But as the woman stated, she said, you are not our property.
Right.
It would be in our best interest to welcome you to see another stylist so that you can see the differences among us. But you are not our property. And so many stylists are so insecure about losing their money and about their skills that they say, don't even look over there. If you even acknowledge that another stylist is doing a great job on someone's hair, there are stylists that get nasty. Oh, don't look over there. Don't look in that chair. Don't worry about what they're doing to their hair. You're over here with me. That tells you that that stylist is insecure, whether it be in her skills or in her money. And my thing is that I'm going to spend my money where I'm going to spend my money. Whether you know it or not, trust I'm going elsewhere.
That's right.
I mean, you think about it. We spend as women so much time in the chair taking care of our tresses. We should be able to talk to you guys freely. So come on, hairstylists, where y'all at? Speak up.
I feel like you have to be honest with your stylist. Yeah. And if they know they dope, they're not going to feel a way if you go to somebody else. Because sometimes they know, okay, maybe financially it's a lot on her to pay this type of price every time she get her hair done. Or maybe it's just easier for her to go here to get her hair done. She knows she could get it done weekly, and still her hair is still intact and get it taken care of. My stylist know I got two folk that I do go to that I'm comfortable with. And I'm very open with her about that. And she's like, oh, you went to your other girl? I say, yes, I did. One has been doing my hair since high school. The other one I recently started going to about 2 years ago. And I think they both do my hair very, very well. So for me, it's like, I'll go to one for this and I'll go to the other one for this. But I feel in 2022, like the girl said, you're not the people's property. I should be able to go wherever I want to go and get my hair done. And if you the bomb.com, you will see me again. If you are not the bomb.com, you will not see me again. And I feel like you said, if you're insecure, you're going to feel a way about someone going to someone else or being with somebody else. And sometimes, let's keep it real, getting an appointment sometimes be crazy. I need to get my hair done ASAP. Oh, I'm booked. I can't. I this, I that. How you think people acquire other people to do their hair? If you got a formal engagement to go to, yep, you're going to go where you could get an appointment. It's no playing the game of, oh, well, she booked. I guess I can't get my hair done. No, I'm not walking around looking busted. I'm going to walk around and looking like the pretty girl that I am. So, yeah, I'm going to go get my hair done. So you better have backup today. Backup for hair, backup for nails, backup for makeup, backup for everything, because you just never know. You don't want to be left out on the street looking like somebody Shanae talking about, hey, you want to be out here looking cute, talking about what's good. I'm the baddest chick in the room.
You definitely need a backup plan, because I know when I be trying to be, let me try somebody else, especially these Instagrammers, hair salons. Oh, you gotta have this, they require so much now. These are not even professionals. These are like homegirl skillet salons that know what they doing, and they charge an arm and a leg. Listen, I went to go see if I can, I don't know, I want to try somebody new for my braids. So I was like, let me Instagram it up and see on the explore page to see what they have. $400, $500, your hair gotta be this long, you gotta blow out. I'm like, you know what? I'll go up the block. That's $200. I could blow it out. I could right there. They do way too much now. So if you guys have backups and 3 backups, and let us know, because it ain't easy in these streets. Okay.
Drop who you go and get your hair done by and who does your nails. Always let's give some people some shout outs. Let's give people their flowers because they deserve it. If you got people who do your hair well, do your nails well, beat your face to the gourds, drop their names here in the comment section and help everybody out and get them some more.
If you're a stylist, drop your name down below and comment on what we've just shared. Please.
Exactly, because we here, we like to look cute and look fly, so we always in the mood for trying something new.
Oh, and I do have a crochet artist, my sister. Hey.
Shout outs to Cece. Big ups to her. She do some good hair, honey. Okay. So we shouting her out, giving her flowers. How do you like that?
Another Dem Wise Girl.
Okay.
Yes.
It'd be too expensive to go somewhere else, and where I could just go and spend the night and have some time with my sister. I gotta go spend $300-$400, and the hair ain't included, and the trim. I could go.
And you have a nice personality. You ain't got to deal with the two.
Exactly, and she not over there feeling insecure. She know her skills are the bomb.
Okay. Listen, the last time I went to get my hair done was like 3 months ago. You know, like people were stopping me. Sis, where'd you get that hair? Is that hair in New York? And now, okay.
Well, I always enjoy speaking with you guys. I really missed catching up. I'm happy we were able to do so. And I hope our viewers enjoyed our show.
Yes. And as always, you can follow us on Instagram at Dem Wise Girls, right here on Facebook, and head over to our YouTube page. I see y'all been out there watching our videos, and we thank you so much for that. Make sure you subscribe and you like our YouTube page. Okay. We appreciate you guys. We thank you so much for rocking out with us. And we'll be back next week with a brand new episode of Dem Wise Girls. Later.